Our topic is about Mount Everest. Earth scientists estimate that the Everest is 50 to 60 million years old. The mountain was formed by the upward force generated when the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates collided, pushing up the rocks that formed the highest mountain on Earth, called Mount Everest. The collision crumpled the landscape, raising mountain along some 1,500 miles, a range we know as the Himalaya. It is known on the other side as the Himalayas since the Indian plate bumped into Eurasian plate and created the mountain range. Mount Everest was formed by a convergent boundary earthquakes. Such huge continental plates, the motion is relatively quick. They move 2 to 4 cm per year. However, what really is this endogenic process all about? Endogenic processes are internal forces that exist deep inside the Earth. It is one of the two geomorphic processes what bring about change on the Earth's surface. The other is exogenic process, external forces that operate and act on the surface of the Earth. What are the exogenic processes happen in the Mount Everest? Erosion happens so slowly that Mount Everest is actually still getting higher rather than shorter. Exogenic process that happened in Mount Everest. Weathering. Air masses are forced to rise as well. Rising air cools, causing any water vapor within it to condense and form rain or snow. As that falls, wear down the landscape, dissolving rocks or breaking them down in process known as weathering. Water moving downhill carries the watered material. It is erode the landscape, curving deep valley and jagged peaks. Erosion. Erosion happen at all points on Earth. All mountains are eventually eroded to form flat, low-lying areas. Mount Everest is no exception, and it also experiences erosion. This balance between a cliff and erosion gives a mountain its shape. Over time, however, gravity and water wear them down. Eventually, erosion takes a cliff wearing down peaks more than they are pushed up. If a cliff exceeds the rate of erosion, a mountain slowly gets taller through time. If erosion rates are higher than the rate of a cliff, mountain become lower. Avalanche. A third factor shapes mountain climates. Evidence of avalanche are made by massive mounds of snow known as avalanche cone that occur where ice and snow have tumbled from above. Some snowfall does not completely melt away, instead slowly compacting until it becomes ice. Mount Everest is continuously growing because the same endogenic process that made Everest is still happening to this day. Mount Everest is constantly growing and being studied by scientists and constantly being measured by specialists. And that is all. Thank you. Everest get its name. At 8,849 meters or 29,032 feet, it is considered the tallest point on Earth. In the 19th century, the mountain was named after George Everest, a former survivor general in India.